You guys hear that ringing noise, right? It's sort of similar to the vibration recorded the other day, but this one's more high pitched. The camera should be able to capture it easily. It's very loud. It's even louder, obviously, in where I am, as opposed to behind the camera. They turn it off just like the other one. They turn it off every, I would say, an hour, 40 minutes, 50 minutes, and then they turn it back on in less than 2 minutes. I don't know why they have to do that. Yeah. Those imbeciles, stupid demonic task force, the garbage, Satan and its demons, they think that they're clever and think that they're gonna get a reaction out of me. Newsflash to them, they'll never get any reaction. Nothing. Nada. You see, you can hear them. You can hear people speaking, and I'm telling you, I'm on the second floor. I literally, earlier today, and I swear on my life, although I'm not supposed to swear, period, but I promise you, I heard this lady cough. I think I captured it on my tablet. I don't know if the camera is good enough to pick it up, but literally she sounded like she was on my balcony coughing. And I'm telling you, there's no neighbors that are that close for me to hear them that loudly. They literally felt like they were talking on my balcony right here. My dog started freaking out and he started staring at the door, staring at me, and then he ran out. I knew that the minute I picked up the camera that they would instantly quiet down. So I didn't even bother. But at a separate occasion, I don't know why I had the camera turned on and I picked them cough. And it was literally just, it just felt like it was right in the balcony. And you can hear them turned off the, whatchamacallit, the beeping thing. They keep planting doubts in my head. I'm sure anyone else, any of my brothers and sisters who are going through spiritual warfare, I'm not sure if they do the same to you, but for me, they constantly do attacks on my thoughts. They make me question my faith, like I said in previous videos. They are really trying real hard. And the best that I can say is it's not my thoughts, and I know it's not my thoughts. Um, I the funny thing is I don't even it doesn't even come to my head unless if I'm actually thinking about reading the Bible or watching religious videos or reading the Bible. It starts like picking on my head, like questioning my doubt, questioning if any of what I'm going through is exaggeration or if it's my imagination, which is stupid. Um, they're trying their best. They're trying everything that they have at their limited arsenal. There's those fiends, those ancient serpents, those garbage, and their foot soldiers, the Freemasons or whatever garbage cult that there are, like the Bohemian Grove or Illuminati or whatever trash. They think they're above everyone else. They're the lowest of the lowest, to be honest, because they're first of all they're giving up on God and lining themselves up with some inferiorities, attacking their own kind, all for some perishable earthly gains. I mean, I don't hate them. Pray for them, for God to open their eyes, for them to see the truth and to see the lies that they're living because of Satan. I pray for them to truly worship God instead, and to leave all this filthy habits behind, all those filthy lifestyles behind. My best wishes to them. But yeah, literally, Satan's all over the place, man. Besides the freak that's attacking here, as you can hear all these thuds, bumps, the noise harassments, the sicknesses that I've gotten, all the intrusive thoughts. There's tons of stuff that happened that's really hard to explain to someone who doesn't believe in the supernatural or who doesn't believe in God or even in the existence of that filthy trash Satan, you know. But I've went through stuff. I felt tremors in my house in the U.S. when I used to live there. Literally felt like a mini earthquake right underneath me. I thought there was literally like someone who was hitting the wall so hard or jumping in the house that I felt it on my floor, but it wasn't. It was like literally a tremor, like a seizure. Not seizure, I meant tremor. And I couldn't explain it in the physical realm. Like, there's nothing like it that I've experienced. There were times when they sent murders of crows near my window, and there has never been such an incident in my entire stay in the U.S. of 20 years. I've never witnessed so many crows right outside my window. There were instances where, this was all in the U.S., where right outside my window, I heard these excessive, extremely loud, concentrated gusts of wind. And as I've said, I lived in that place for about 5 years, if not more, and it has never happened until everyone out of my life, and everyone in my life has left me, and I was living on my own, and I was battling all my thoughts and all these garbage attacks and all the gangstalkers. That's the time when I started hearing these loud, violent gusts of wind. It's as if someone was so pissed off at me and they were blowing at the window, literally. And it happened on days where there were zero winds, you know. So there's so many things besides that. All what I'm saying is they could try all they want, whether it's Satan directly, whether they use, you can hear all the banging behind, right? Yeah, that's not normal. That doesn't occur normally. I'm just letting you know. This is their way of harassing people. I lived here for 4 months and in 5 months, and in the first 4 months, none of this particular thuds and things falling has ever occurred. Not even in the 4 months. In the first month only. In the first month alone, it was radio silence. I couldn't hear anyone outside the balcony, anyone in the hallways. There were no car noises, no motorcycle noises, nothing, zero. It was the first month. I think they were trying to deceive me or into a false calm. But starting with the second month, things started picking up, and towards this last month, all the banging, thuds, things falling, people talking so close that it feels like they're right in my balcony when there's nothing close to me. You heard that. You hear that too. Yeah. And all these weird people that are walking outside my hallway, all of a sudden, so many strangers I can see from the peeping hole. Not the peeping hole, I don't know what they call it, those things on the door where you look at the outside. There's so many strangers that I've never seen in the building. They just keep coming in and out, and there's so many times, every time I read the Bible, they come in, go out, and a lot of them, for some reason, not everyone, but a lot of them trigger my dog. Like, you saw it in the previous video, he starts freaking out and barking nonstop, and it's not normal of him to do something like this. He has done it in New York because, again, only particular people. My dog can sense them. Like, he would react particularly. He gets super scared of certain individuals. That I used to carry him in the sling, and he would shove his head towards my chest when I pass by certain people. But yeah, he senses them. He really senses something up. And I'm telling you, all this is real. Satan, the piece of trash, is 100% real. He's been causing havoc ever since day one. Yeah, you hear that. And you have all of his distractions all over the earth. You can see it yourself. The internet, what do you think that is? A human invention? You really think humans just came up with it out of the blue? What about, let's put video games? How did that come about? How did codes turn into lines and into, you could call it science, but you're just listening to other people telling you that it's science, but have you ever dug into it, and does it ever make sense? How do you type a few lines of text and it turns into an object or whatever? How does AI work and make videos and stuff. These are all demonic technology. They're not human. And all those cell phones that you carry and the devices, all those are just ways for them to track you down and to basically put you in a mold. All of this, like the agendas of Satan, the LGBTQ, the racism, all of these things that Satan introduced to the world to divide people. Satan's all over the place, man. And you have all these worshippers, the cultists, and everything. Besides the Freemasons and all those, you have the Santerias and all the other mock religions that glorify that piece of trash. Yeah. And I experienced it myself, all these foot soldiers that are tracking me everywhere. The unfortunates, I call them. Prayers to them. But anyways, just felt like disclosing these few words. God bless everyone. Have a good one.